Hello everyone, I am Marcus Raven, and welcome to another episode of The Raven's Nest. The unboxing videos are officially going to be referred to as cracking open such and such, and today we are cracking open Attack of the Jelly Monster from, and I'm sorry if I butcher this, Libellud Games. Alright. So this is a new setup for me, so I'm going to be reaching across my table, and we'll figure this out as I continue to make these. But this is Attack of the Jelly Monster, and as I said, if I pronounce this wrong, I apologize. Libellud Games is the maker of this one, and it was designed by Antonin Vacara. Again, a name that if I butchered, I apologize. But let's go ahead and crack this open. Very easy to open plastic so far. I love the art on this. This is really cool. The color scheme really pops. I mean, I don't think pink and purple is something you see too often on a lot of board games. Of course, the last one we did was Stuffed Fables, and actually that one falls into that category as well if you really look at it. And if you want to look at that video, the link can be in the description. Can be. It will be. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Oh, not as much as I was expecting. We've got bag o' dice of various colors. Let me get these in focus here. Bag o' dice of various colors. Seems to be a trend lately because Stuffed Fables did that too. But looks like we got blue, purple, red, green, and black. That's cool. They feel really good. Yeah, they looked wooden at first glance, but they are plastic, so that's nice. They're nice looking. Let me, I'll just set them over here. I'll clean up later. And then we've got these things, which I don't know what this might be the border for the board, I think. Because looking at the game layout on the box, which I'll pop a video, or not video, I'll pop an image of that up. These are the player shields. These okay, so these come together like so. Okay, yes, correct, somehow. Okay, they may take some. Okay, I see. I see, but I can't do it. Oh, for Pete's sake, come on. Well, you know what? I'll get that figured out later. But these are the player shields that each player has to roll their dice into. So this one would be the red shield, so you would take red dice. Now, I haven't looked at the rules yet for this. I've very shortly glanced at a PDF from the website. Didn't really get the full thing, but basically just... Whoa! Excellent. I will get the player shields folded up at some other point. I'm not going to worry about that right now. It looks like we've got the colors of red, purple. I am not getting this in view very well. We got red, purple, green, blue, and black, which is printed mostly as gray. But those are the player shields that get folded up. There's probably instructions on how to put those together. I hope so, because I obviously couldn't figure out an extra bag. Always useful and appreciated. Another extra bag. Always appreciated. Okay, these are score counters or something. Let me look at what they're officially called here. Target markers. These are the target markers. Let me get these out. And these feel wooden. These are not plastic like the dice. These are wooden, so these are more like a meeple kind of thing, but they are the target markers of the board. So those are nice. Roll also clean those up later. We've got a timer. It doesn't want to stand on my crooked table. It's a very quick timer. Yellow sand, black ends, very nice. That is a very quick timer. This is supposed to be a very quick-natured game, so it says it takes 15 minutes to play. I am very much looking forward to that. We've got the instruction booklet, which you can find a PDF of this on their website. But yeah, there's a good look at the board and such. The instruction booklet's very vividly printed. I'll give this a read to see how well the instructions are laid out. I mean, once I do the review, that'll be figured out, of course. But that's a very nice booklet. Not too big, not too small. Let me get... Okay. Gravity, do your thing. Aha! Okay. Oh, look at that. Inside the box even. How cool is that? But there's the back. That also shows the layout of the game. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So we've got big old... I've got to figure glare out someday. But we've got a big old packet of pop-out cardboard pieces for the entirety of the game. So this here, these things out here are the scoring tokens of how many jelly points you get. This primarily is the board right here, but there are 3 segments here that pop out. And from what I did read of the instruction book online, depending on how many players you have is how many rings of the central board you use, because the smallest ring, from the looks of things, uses 5 sides, and then 6, and then 7, I believe. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So, depending on how many players you have, which this is a... Where is the player count? Is it on the front? I'm used to it being on the back. Oh, it's on the sides. Don't know if you can make that out, but the player count is 3 to 5 players. So 3 players would use the center, 4 would use the 6-sided, and then 5 players would use the full-size board. That's pretty much all the more I know right now. So I'm not going to dive into rules too much because that will come out with the review. But then we've got, these are the boards that go on the outside of the city board, and these icons are what determine the outcomes of each board, and these spots right here are for these markers to determine which reward is currently active. Now we've got more score tokens, and we've got these things that I don't know what they do yet, so it's all very good quality. It's a little flimsy, but I don't think that's going to be a problem in the pieces themselves. I mean, it feels pretty standard. But yeah, just more pieces, more boards, and this... Whoop, I'm just going to pop this guy out, apparently. This guy right here is the turn tracker to determine how many rounds are played before final total of jelly points. And I do know that the goal is to get as many of the jelly points as possible. And also, these boards are double-sided with different conditions and rewards printed on them. So there's a lot of variety here. Not a lot of pieces, but it doesn't need to be. There does seem to be a lot of variety here, so I am really looking forward to playing this one. I'm going to put the review together here in the near future, but this has been the cracking open of Attack of the Jelly Monster from, again, sorry if I butcher this, Libellud Games, and designed by Antonin Baccara. Again, I am very sorry if I am butchering these things, but special thanks to Libellud and Antonin. I am terrible with these names. And special thanks to Asmodee North America for sending me this, and keep a lookout for the Raven's Nest review of Attack of the Jelly Monster. If you enjoyed this and want to see more, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next Cracking Open. Bye-bye. You will obey me, cardboard. Aha! Got it. I did it.